Hello, I just wanted to get on here and tell you a little bit about the different kinds of creatures and stuff that you will see in the story and the game, and a little bit of background on those creatures. Uh, right now, we have creatures that I call Pivorg, which is basically a like mosquito human hybrid, but some of the Pivorgs are also flea human hybrids. And basically, when the blood rain or whatever you want to call it uh, rained down on the planets from the annihilation of the proto elementals, it ended up fusing some of the uh, mosquitoes and stuff with whatever they were currently feasting on. And so you get a lot of the higher level Pivorgs are more like human like, where some of the lower ones are more animalistic. And another one of the races that you're going to end up seeing in the game is what I call a Lage, which is a metallic werewolf. They can manipulate the hairs on their bodies. They can form blades. They can even shoot them out like bullets and stuff like that. And their major thing is that they actually use their techniques to break up like rocks and stuff like that for like mining. They're a big mining race. They do a lot of stuff like that. And we also have what I call a Kulash, which is like a reptilian rat. And they have a bunch of like sensory nodes on their tails, but they're, for the most part, they're actually visually blind, but they can just basically sense their surroundings. And they're actually rust farmers, because on their planet there's like a lot of like really low orbiting like pieces of metal that's going around in the upper atmosphere, but it ends up rusting, and they actually turn that rust into various various things. Like they make weapons, they make, of course, they make like gunpowder type stuff. They make a bunch of different things with that rust that they do, and that's like their major export. But we also have what I call Phenoxu, which is a humanoid phoenix. Now, I'm more partial to phoenixes myself. That's one of my favorite types of mythical creatures. And with them, they're basically immortal, because they can even if they were killed by someone, so long as they burn the body within like a half hour of their death, they can respawn. And just on their planet, they usually just have like a place that they put everybody's ashes. It's kind of like the equivalent to, like, we have like garbage dumps. They have ash dumps. And in my stories, I have a married couple, Finara, which is a Phenoxu, and Geklor, which is a Kulash. They have a daughter named Jinmos, which is half Phenoxu, half Kulash. And she's also one of those things that I've said in my previous videos, that she's a genie shaman, which basically can absorb different things and make different things out of it. But she's actually one that we end up finding out that she's a goddess level genie shaman, because she can actually end up merging living things, which is not really supposed to be possible. The only other one that was able to do that prior to her was Myra, which I'll tell the story of her in another video because that's going to be way too long. But yeah, those are some of the main creatures that we're going to end up seeing, along with, like I said in the previous video, we also have a Jayun, which is a human proto-elemental hybrid, and she ends up being able to make Jagreers, which is another it's a Jayun human hybrid, which basically she just ends up feeding her blood to them, and she converts them into a Jagreer. And Jagreers automatically have to follow whatever the Jayun says whenever they're near. It's kind of like a forceful thing. Like they really have no free will when a Jayun is present. But that's all going to be for this video. I'll keep you guys updated at a later time. And thank you.